da 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 da.
Good afternoon, and I think it's a big challenge to be between you and your lunch, but please bear with me. It's a real honor. First, thank you to Guruji, thank you Banu Didi, and thank you my lovely angel Ruchika. I don't know if she's here. Oh yes, thanks. Thank you so much for making this experience so special. It's a real honor and privilege to be here with all of you today, and it is extremely special for me in many levels. I think firstly because this is a one-of-a-kind women's conference, and it's the first time I'm addressing women from all over the world. And it's such a distinguished gathering that I think you are people who hold the key to humanity's issues today. Secondly, because this is in this pristine environment, it's a pristine forum, and AOL, the philosophies of the art of living, personally means a lot to me. And I'm really happy to be here and share with you my experiences to see how we can synergize and how we can get together, all the lovely women of the world in the different fields, to connect and believe in a common purpose and understand that we all come from a common core. And I am sure that this is the way forward, and that together we would be able to achieve what the world requires today. I am here sharing my own personal journey with you and some stories along the way. Now I think I have to rewind back. I'm a product of the 1950s, and India was very different in the 1950s. And I was born to my parents about 15 years after their marriage. So after many prayers and many rituals. So I was very special to them, and I'm their only child and a daughter. My father was in the army, and he made me believe, and he groomed me to believe that I could do whatever I wanted. And he said that you just have to dream, and that is enough, and it will get you there. So I think I was very fortunate that in spite of being in the army, being in the war, he gave me so much, and I was the center of his life. I thank you. I thank my parents for making this happen. So I started by learning everything that was possible and everything that was cultural and everything that was good. So I learned Bharatanatyam, I learned Kuchipudi, I learned music, Veena, I went to my painting and art classes, and I was enrolled in the best of schools. And I think on retrospect, I did well in all that, and I had almost a fairy tale childhood, I should say. So even as an 8-year-old, I was extremely intrigued and fascinated by architecture and design. As a trained dancer, as most of you would know, we create an ambience and then we perform. We don't have the props and sets behind us. So we say that a river is flowing, there is a tree here, there are birds twittering, and it's always so positive, what is imagined. And then you set the scene for what is to come. And it is almost as if you're in a trance, transported to another world, which is so beautiful and which is almost utopian, I think. So anyway, I wanted to do architecture because I thought that people, when they live in a conducive and positive environment, will be able to empower themselves and enhance their capabilities in a better fashion and an easier fashion. I believe that today So I thought that, the houses that I designed, the offices that I designed would make people perform better. So with this passion and with this ideology, I wanted to do architecture. But least did I know that in the 1970s, that though my desire and my dream profession was architecture and design, the world or India was not responsive to having women as architects. So I went out and got admission in schools. I came first in my pre-university, I came first in my school, state board. But then I thought that I could really walk through the admission process, and my dad gave me the unconditional support to say that yes, I will. But I was sadly mistaken. When I went for the interview, I was utterly shocked. Because the principal asked me and questioned me about my capabilities and my desire and my seriousness to join a profession. So he said that, don't you think that you would be wasting a seat? If a boy got this seat, don't you think he could pursue a career better? This was the first time I had to go on the defensive and, say, no, well, I'm a woman, but I'm quite serious. But this, I think, on retrospect, has been a big defining moment for me when I realized that I had to dig deep, I had to work very hard, I had to erase all the perceptions of the society and to prove that I was good, or if not better, than any other male counterpart that I had at that time. Actually, after I graduated, I started my career, and my career it was like a roller coaster ride, ups, downs. I was exploited in the sense the clients would think that I could work for them without them having to pay for me, pay for my work. And I also used to even get threatening calls at night sometimes. In fact, once I did. And that was on the client's front, and then on my contractors and laborers, they would hardly respect me. They would wonder what a lady knew. And, I had to keep being very forceful in saying yes. I had to prove myself that what I was saying is right. Otherwise, they would second guess my ideas. So this was really difficult, and I think all of you who are entrepreneurs would realize that when you are an entrepreneur and starting off, so many years, so many decades ago, it is so much more challenging and so difficult for one. And at one point I used to feel, oh my God, it is so cumbersome. Why not I just give up? Some of these instances made me feel so. But I was so fortunate that I had the entire backing of my family, my mentors. And in India, we have gurus. I had my art gurus, my music gurus, my dance gurus, my spiritual guru, who all gave me the kind of strength that I needed and the reinforcement that I, got within me to say that, yes, this is what my inner calling is, and this is what I will do. I will create spaces which are different. I will create spaces for people that are responsive to the needs of theirs, and that is what is my real desire and dream. And I was quite fortunate after that I was invited by the World Economic Forum to work on sustainability. And what was my passion has really become my obsession these days. So I'm really obsessed and very serious when I say that sustainability has to be given the priority that it really needs in our built environment. I think we have been massacring the environment. We have been really using what nature has given to us. So this is something that we need to know. And when I look back as a dancer, what I learned, what my guru taught me was, can I say it in Tamil? Kai pogum edamallam kan poga vendum, kan pogum edamallam manam poga vendum. So it is, something where wherever your hands go, your eyes must go, and wherever your eye goes, your mind must go. So this taught me how to focus, how to concentrate. And when you have a passion to achieve something that you really desire, and when you have the focus and the tenacity to work hard, I think you will get what you want. So I think I would like to conclude by saying that, as mothers, I think we are all single-minded in our raising of our children, nurturing our children. We want the best for them. We will do anything to get it. We will protect them, to the extent of being ferocious. And, the nature's force of Shakti is within us. So I think we have to dwell within us and look and nurture what is intrinsically and uniquely special to us. Our inner strength has to come out, and then we identify what exactly has to be done, what is our calling, and go doggedly towards achieving it. And I am sure that we have it in abundance as women to go ahead and achieve what we want and bring harmony and happiness to our family, to our little world around us, to society, and to yourselves. Thank you so much.